Facebook page for Newcastle Fans TV. It looks like the miracle is finally taking place. Lee Charnley has been in negotiations for over, what, 3 weeks, if we're led to believe it, for this particular player. As yet, it's took him 3 weeks to sort the deal out, which, when you consider it's a loan deal, is unbelievable. The man is inept, an absolute clown. No wonder we lost out on the other lad Martins, when we've got this absolute loser in charge of anything. He shouldn't be in charge of a bloody shower cubicle, never mind a football club. But in saying that, we've signed, or we're very close to signing, if it is to be believed, Lukaku. Not the Lukaku of Man United, his brother, who plays for Lazio, obviously over in Italy. He's a left midfielder, stroke left wing back. He's going to be coming over to us on loan, which is obviously the most underwhelming thing ever, but it's not surprising, is it? So he's coming over on loan. His contract is ticking down. I think it's got about another year to sort of 18 months on it. So it could be that there is some sort of contractual obligation for us to buy at a set figure, a bit like what we did last year, I suppose, with obviously Dubravka. So yeah, it's another body through the door. It's in a needed position, let's be honest, because there's been no competition for Paul Dummett for what now, a couple of years, 3 years it's took us to try and attempt to solve this. A loan deal will at least give us the chance to see, you know, if he is the answer, will he be able to get a first team place, etc. It's going to allow us to see that, and then obviously assess it again in the summer when we'll get another wedge of money. And talking about wedges of money, that takes me on very nicely to the news this morning. Obviously the rich list, the football rich list comes out. Surprise, 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 we're in there again. We're in there every single time, really, when these figures are, are brought out every year. The only exception, of course, to the rule is the season when we were in the Championship, when obviously revenues were obviously cut because of the TV money. But yeah, we're up there, we're in 19th, but this is Newcastle United. That doesn't actually mean we've got two brass pennies to rub together, because we all know where that money's going. It's going into Mike Ashley's back pocket, which, regardless to whatever he says and whatever excuses he comes up with the local MP, it's absolute horseshit what he's saying. Where's that money gone? Where has that money gone? And where's the money gone of transfers? He's saying it's Newcastle United, it can have every penny that the club generates. Well, it's there in black and white. With the 19th richest, yet we can't compete with the Bournemouths, the Huddersfields, the Burnleys, etc, etc. Not even just Premier League clubs. You're looking at Nottingham Forest and the money that they've spent recently. Wolves, obviously, would just become a Premier League team. Obviously, we're a Championship club for many, many years. We can't compete with them, so says Mike Ashley. But that rich list says very differently. So yeah, absolutely annoying. It beggars belief, doesn't it? It beggars belief. But this is it. This is it with Mike Ashley, and this is the top and bottom of why, in reality, he'll probably never want to get rid of us and this club, because it is his cash cow. If you think of the money, and that money that's coming in every single season, all he has to do is do the bare minimum and keep us in the Premier League, and he'll get that money coming in time and time and time again. And then when you're hearing things about the takeover, that it's stolen on issues like the club shop, land around the stadium, Sports Direct advertising after the takeover, you just know that it's just fake over, and it's just Keith Bishop's shit to try and keep the fans somewhat pacified, so you can say that the club is for sale, when in reality it's not really for sale, is it? We all know that. But yeah, at least it's a body through. Some positive news. Charnley has looked like at least he's managed to do something. Yeah, he's fucked up with the Martins deal. Obviously the lad picking a relegation scrap in France over our plight in the Premier League, but it is somebody else, so let's see how we go. Saw him at the World Cup, was impressed with him, but what will count will be when he pulls on that black and white shirt, if he pulls on that black and white shirt, and then we'll see what he does when he comes into our league, because we've been here before. If you remember the Marcelinos who've played for Spain, Stefan Givas, who was a World Cup winner when he came to Newcastle, and they played like absolute horse shit. So although it's very impressive that obviously this player's played for, you know, Belgium, he's played very, very well. So did Matt Sells. So let's see how he gets on. We'll obviously support the lad. A lot of interest and intrigue around him at the moment. Let's hope we just get the final bits and bobs done, the announcements made, and then we have another body in the squad for Rafa Benitez to use on our relegation fight. Cheers, lads. Bye.